My daughter befriended a traveling vendor. When she was little and years later, he showed up on her wedding day and changed how I see fatherhood forever. His clothes were stained with blood and one of them was holding a knife. A crowd had formed behind them, kids following like it was entertainment. I ran outside immediately, completely stunned. From what I could piece together, someone owed Brad money for a shawl. The man tried to deny it, things escalated, and Brad snapped. He stabbed him, just like that. Before I could even process what I was seeing, my daughter came running out of the house, shouting his name like she always did. For a split second, his face lit up when he saw her, like he'd forgotten where he was, like he was just her friend again. He even joked with her, the same old joke, lifting his cuffed hands and laughing. And that was it. That was the last time they spoke. Years passed. Autumn came again. This time, my daughter was grown up. Her marriage was arranged, and our house was full of noise and preparation. On the morning of her wedding, in the middle of all that chaos, Brad walked into my house. At first, I didn't recognize him. He looked smaller somehow, older. His hair was gone, his energy drained. But when he smiled, I knew exactly who he was. He told me he'd been released from prison the night before. I panicked, not out of fear exactly, but because the timing felt wrong. This was supposed to be a happy day. I tried to send him away politely. Before leaving, he asked if he could see my daughter. I told him it wasn't possible. She was busy. He nodded, clearly disappointed, and turned to go. Then he stopped and handed me a small bundle of fruit. He said it wasn't for business. It was for her, because he had a daughter too, back in his country. Then he pulled out a crumpled piece of paper from inside his clothes. It had a child's handprint on it. That's when it hit me hard. He wasn't just a vendor. He wasn't just some stranger who wandered into our lives. He was a father who had lost years he could never get back. And standing there, on the day my own daughter was about to leave me, I finally understood him. I don't know what exactly pushed me to do it, but after he showed me that handprint, I stopped caring about timing or traditions, or who might get upset. I called my daughter in from the inner rooms. People protested. Someone said it wasn't appropriate. I ignored all of it. She came in dressed as a bride, head lowered, nervous in that quiet way kids get when they're suddenly treated like adults. Brad froze when he saw her. You could tell he was expecting the same little girl who used to run up to him shouting jokes. Instead, there was this grown woman standing there, almost a stranger. He tried to smile and asked her the same question he always used to ask, about going to her in-laws' house. This time she understood what it meant. She blushed and looked away, and that's when I saw it hit him. Harder than the prison sentence ever could. He realized his own daughter wouldn't be waiting for him the way he remembered either. Time doesn't pause for anyone, especially not for children. My daughter left the room quietly. Brad sat down on the floor like the weight of everything finally caught up to him. He didn't cry or say much. He didn't need to. I could see it on his face. 8 years gone. A child grown up without him. A life that kept moving while he was locked away. I gave him money that was meant for wedding decorations. It meant cutting things back. No band. No extra lights. People complained. I didn't care. I told him to go home, to go find his daughter, to not wait any longer. He took the money with shaking hands and thanked me like I'd given him something priceless. Later that day, my daughter was married. The house was loud, emotional, overwhelming. But underneath all of it, I couldn't stop thinking about that man walking away with nothing but a memory in his pocket and hope pulling him forward. Watching my daughter leave my house, I finally understood what he'd been carrying all those years. That fear that when you return, the child you remember won't be there anymore. Now, when I think back on it, I appreciate the moments I have with my wife and daughter more. I hold on to every second with them like it would be the last.